Hey everyone, this is Zach from Sorry Scout, and I want to talk to you about our Rock for Tots show coming up on January 11th at the Ready Room. We'll be playing with Whiskey and Thunder as well as Space Trucker to raise money for Play It Forward. Play It Forward is a St. Louis-based program whose mission is to ensure each child in St. Louis is provided with the opportunity to discover their musical talents through musical instrument donations, contributions to local school music departments, and local promotion of youth music arts via shows and events. Tickets are on sale now and will be available at the door for $12. However, if you donate a musical instrument at the door, your admission is free. Hope to see you there.
Hey everybody, Shane Presley here, Rock Paper Podcast. Let me tell you about a big exciting show I have coming up on January 14th. Singer-songwriter storytelling showcase, kicking off your 2020 in proper fashion. I've got Chris Kurd of the Hush List, Lisa Houdet of Le Pons, and Ethan Jones join us out there. This will be a whole lot of fun. If you haven't been out yet, this is an intimate singer-songwriter storytelling showcase in a listening room setting. It's $10 at the door, 7 o'clock start, and a whole lot of fun. So join us at Naked Vine in Chesterfield on Tuesday, January 14th. You can feel free to bring your own food and enjoy dinner and a show out there with us. If you haven't been out to Naked Vine, it's really this neat little hidden gym out there in Chesterfield. Live music Thursday through Saturday. You can swing by this week and see Les Scruff and the Billy Goat there on December 27th. And Diesel Island will be there on Saturday, December 28th. You can find everything else at nakedvine.net. Be sure to follow along on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram as well. They've got all kinds of your favorite beer, wine, whiskey, and tequila. So swing by and visit them. Again, Chesterfield, Missouri. Also want to let you know about Roughneck Beard Company, my newest sponsor. I'm very happy to have them aboard. That's Roughneck Beard Company and American Rambler, both located in Maplewood, Missouri, right on Manchester. Swing by their shop and pick up all your beard and grooming products. I've been using their beard oil and really enjoying it. It smells great, and so you can check it out. They got all kinds of wonderful products, or you can shop online 24/7 at roughneckbeardcompany.com and enter my code RPP15 for an exclusive 15% off during your checkout. So check out Roughneck Beard Company. You can also find them on Facebook and Instagram. And I also want to say thank you to Heil Sound. I'm recording this intro today on my Heil microphone. Been loving it. And I think you will too. Visit heilsound.com today. That's about it for me, folks. I'm out of here. I just want to say thank you all for listening. Hope you are having a great day and have a wonderful new year. If you would like to reach me, you can feel free to email me at rockpaperpodcast@gmail.com. I would love to hear from you. Let me know what you're listening to. If you have any tips or suggestions or a guest you'd like to hear on the show, if you'd like a shirt or hat or anything, let me know. But enjoy this episode. Sit back, relax, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks, everybody.
A podcast is kind of like it's like a radio show that's not on the radio. It's on the internet. Does that make sense? Uh-huh. Yeah. That's also like my mom. It makes it sound more confusing, doesn't it? It sounds like this.
We're a Little Cowboy.
And you are listening to Rock Paper Podcast.
Yeehaw.
Rock Paper Podcast.
Scissors beat paper, paper covers rock. Rock beats scissors, Shane covers non-stop. Never know what new kind of guest that he's got coming at you. Live and direct on the spot. Could be rock, folk, country, or hip-hop, jazz. All kind of folks that he has. Could be an artist or a comedian to make you laugh on the
Rock Paper Podcast.
Double double-decker fudge round, rolling round town. Shane coming at you live and direct from ground zero. He's your hero, he's your bestie. Rock Paper Podcast with Shane Presley.
Rock Paper Podcast.
Hey, everybody. Shane Presley here, Rock Paper Podcast, coming to you from St. Louis, Missouri. Hanging out today with Little Cowboy. Welcome to the show, guys.
Oh, thank you for having us.
Howdy.
I see what you did there. You guys want to properly introduce yourselves for everybody listening today?
Go ahead, please.
Oh, okay. Well, my name is Ian. I am the bass player. And that's pretty much all I do is play bass.
All right.
My name is Collin. I play guitar and I sing the songs. And then the record, well, Ian's underselling himself. He did a little bit of percussion in the EP that we're releasing, and
I shook a shaker.
yeah, and I did some keyboard stuff. But yeah, those are our responsibilities.
There you go. And so I noticed like you guys are kind of the two main guys, but we have other people that join. We got I know I've seen you all playing with Logan Moeller, good friend of the show, and stuff on drums and things. But is that a revolving cast of characters at times, or is or what is how do we define the rest of the band?
Well,
It has been, sort of. We've been having some trials, but we've got some good guys. We're pretty happy with who we got right now, so
Sure.
we're gonna try
Yeah.
to keep them around for as long as we
All
can.
right.
yeah, we are the
just
OG Little Cowboys, definitely.
Founding members.
Yeah.
But yeah, and it's been a tricky
Been a long couple
thing.
years.
Yeah, but we've got a good lineup right now. You know, we've known Eric and Logan for a long time. I went to high school with Eric, actually.
Okay.
Eric plays guitar for reference, and Logan's playing drums with us.
I went to high school with Logan.
Yeah, that's crazy. But yeah, great musicians. Very exciting.
Yeah. So those two guys will be with you at the release party.
God, I hope so.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's the plan.
Otherwise, it's going to be a little awkward.
Yeah. We put their picture on the back of the album.
true.
So, yeah.
Well, we got so I guess take me back a bit. This is our first time really hanging. I'm known of Little Cowboy mainly online. Just what we mentioned briefly, a mutual friend, Matt F Basler, and I've seen some of the back and forths with him, and of course your appearance on his podcast. And but like I said, I don't know a ton about you guys, and besides Matt's made up story of your background, that's about all I really know.
And actually, it was 100% true.
Yeah,
He didn't make
there
that.
were
okay.
there were a few parts that were a little spotty, but
Right.
I'd say he was about
Pretty spot on.
about 30%.
What was it again? We were
Okay.
camping.
That's
And
right.
And my dad
your dad.
he left me or something.
And there was a fire, and it was lit, and
Yeah.
I'm tall. I don't
Yes.
remember.
So
It
that
was a lot.
That was a little part, but I don't remember the rest of that.
I love Matt.
It was definitely pretty silly.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess I'm guessing you guys. You mentioned some friends from high school, but did you? I guess you guys been friends for a long time, and then
Nope.
or
No.
We
No?
met when the band started. I
All right.
actually was in a band that practiced next door to where these guys did.
Okay.
And then the guy who was the guitar player for a while, he was a mutual friend and invited me in. And then, we just kind of figured it out.
So there was a iteration of Little Cowboy before
Well,
Ian joined, or
Somewhat, yeah. It was definitely in the baby stage.
Okay.
And then
Yeah, I had started playing with our friend Josh, and then our other friend Mike, who played guitar. And as time went on, we were practicing at Lemp, and Ian came over one day, and Mike was always like, "Dude, we need to get Ian on board." And I was like, "Okay, well, I don't really know Ian," and then Ian came over and played with us, and now I know Ian, so it works out.
there you go.
here we are.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've done a couple podcasts over there at Limp, and it's interesting.
It's an interesting place for
It's
sure.
home.
It's
Yeah.
Yes.
I feel like it's almost like a real life Spotify. You know, it's like there's so
That
many.
is true.
There's so many random.
There's a lot going on there.
A lot of random bands, and you could go from like the heaviest metal band to a reggae band or whatever. It's just like next door down. Like no, go to the click to the next one, next channel and stuff. And it's like,
oh, that's the best part. Though.
Yeah.
I miss playing music there all the time.
That was great. I remember, listening and hearing our buddies and Junior Clooney playing upstairs and being like, dang, like, this is cool.
And then there was a band next door to us who it was just so loud we could hardly hear ourselves, but it was okay because it was fun. But yeah.
Wait, was that my band or what? Was that the
no, it was
band?
the other band that like they sounded kind of like Black Sabbath.
Oh,
you don't remember them?
Was that Brother Lee?
No, was that Dracula?
No, it wasn't Dracula either.
They did practice in that room though.
Not that one.
The one that was like, catty corner.
It could have been Dracula.
I think it was.
Maybe.
I think it was.
Oh, no, on record saying that.
I think it was though.
Whatever. Yeah.
It is. It is now.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a cool place. I did one, and it was like on a Sunday afternoon or something kind of like that, like where there wasn't a lot of activity going on there, and like it was kind of spooky though. Like it was just like we were just sitting there with a microphone and a lot of weird like noises picked up on there, and then it was like. But I don't know if like somebody was like tracking bass or something down the hall or whatever it was. But like, if you listen on your headphones to some of those recordings, all you hear is just like the whole time like this undertone of like bass just. I'm like,
nice.
So anyway,
Could have been the elevator.
Yeah, I don't know what was going on, but I know I've heard some stories about there, but so I don't know if that you guys had anything weird.
Like spooky
paranormal, or anything like that ever happened? Heard about?
Spooky, yes, but self-inflicted spookiness.
I mean, the only place I ever experienced anything scary was in the bathroom, but other than that,
that's definitely a scary place.
It was bad, but
all right,
it was home.
Yeah. So
not the bathroom, but the rest of it was home.
Yeah.
So you guys, so I guess officially, Little Cowboys, about 2 years old? Somewhere in there.
Yeah,
somewhere around that.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think you said something on Matt's show about Sinkhole being your very first show. Is that correct?
First show.
Yeah.
And it's been too long since we've played there at the current date. Yeah, it's been a minute, but
yeah, I love that. I love that giant Taco Bell sign. I need to get me one of those.
Matt Stetler's a good man.
Yep, a good friend of the show too. We did one back there in in the green room area, I guess. And
good friend.
Yeah, and they're doing awesome stuff now too.
Mm-hmm.
He's
got
doing
the whole studio running. It's good.
Yeah, and a label with it. Yeah.
Yeah, we talked some shitstorm on a while back. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I guess let's get into it though. We do have you guys been working hard. We got a brand new EP due out. I guess when you're hearing this in a week, we're set to release digitally, and then of course the big release party on January 3rd. We mentioned. So let's talk about this EP and some of the work that went into this and like recording wise and things like. I guess do you guys go somewhere, or where do we record?
So we record with a buddy of ours who we've known for a couple years now. He did our single Indifference as well. His name's John, otherwise known as Asthmatic Recordings. And he has
another friend. I did a podcast over there too with him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's a good guy.
Yep. He's
love John. He's a wizard.
Oh yeah, absolute
best
wizard.
in the biz.
Yeah, but his, he runs his business out of his house. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
So he did Indifference, and we decided that, we have to have our next release sound. And the thing that I keep telling people is like, if you like the music or not, whatever, that's on you. But I want it to, objectively sound good. And John does that. So he did that with our single, I think, and we wanted to keep that theme going with the rest of it. Probably worked on it with him for a good, I've lost track. 3 months now?
This
EP, yeah.
I think we started in April.
What? It's December now?
It took a while. I think it took us like 7 months to get this done.
Okay, so it took a long time. but that's why we're so excited about it now.
Yeah.
But John was great to work with. And then, Logan played drums on this, did an incredible job. And then Ian and I came in, over the period of those long months and knocked out all the rest of everything else on the EP. So
there you go. Also, I want to say shout out to John. Building Rome's back with a big return show, so that'll be fun.
It's a couple days, right?
Yeah. So
what, like the day after?
28th.
Oh, so it's Saturday?
Yeah. So nice. Grab tickets, Blueberry Hill. It's gonna be a fun night.
I'm so upset about that.
It paid off, because I listened to this. You guys give me a little sneak peek, and it sounds incredible.
Thank you.
I really like it a lot, and I don't know, just you can definitely tell John's a bit of a perfectionist with the stuff. He took
well, it's not all him.
Well, I mean, I've worked with him. I know how.
You're also
perfectionist. But you guys did it. You guys got it right. It sounds.
Cool.
It sounds.
Thanks,
I don't
man.
know what exactly you were going for, but I feel like it sounds right.
Neither do we. We just wanted to know that it was going to feel right at the end, and I consider myself to be a little bit like that as well. So and I think Ian does too. But if we were going to go through anyone else, I don't think it would have. We would have had that same sense of closure with the project, at least afterwards.
Right.
But thank you. We're happy with how it sounds. Also.
Yeah, man. Well, let's give him a little sneak peek here. This is one called "Something New." Anything you guys want to add around "Something New"?
We can talk about it at some point, but I'm down to listen.
Yeah.
There's a bad word, so if you're offended by bad words, just, cover your ears, but don't.
All right.
Just don't get offended.
Just all you got to do is say earmuffs, guys.
Yeah. Just earmuffs, but just not yet.
is there any story from recording that one with John, or anything like come to mind lyrically, or?
So I do most of the lyrics, and I think at the point that I am doing them, they're always the last thing to get there for me. I think everything else is a little bit easier to do than this part. But this song, I think this EP kind of has a theme. This song in particular is, I guess, coming to terms with, the fact that you can find yourself really, really happy at some point in your life, but inevitably, something bad will happen to negate that. But it's okay because something good will happen again. It's just kind of about that cyclical notion and coming to terms with the fact that, hey, this is just life, and it's comfortable to think about it that way. So that's all in all kind of what the song's about. At least that's what I read it over a couple times and decided, okay, yeah, this is what I can tell people about it.
Right.
But yeah.
Yeah. Is that I guess the music comes a lot easier for you than the lyrics? So you're saying that's always kind of the last, like?
For me, I think so.
Yeah.
I've just, I've been doing that part a lot longer, and then the lyrical responsibility kind of just fell on me at some point, and I just went with it, and I think I'm getting better as time goes on. I'm optimistic for the future. I'm pretty satisfied with the way that the EP came together, but yeah, it's definitely a learning experience.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, again, keep an eye out. This will be available digitally everywhere very soon. And then, but you guys plan to do any physicals for this or anything like that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Nice.
We will have physical copies at the release.
Yes.
CDs.
There you go. Come get you a CD, and that'll be January 3rd at Off Broadway. Let's talk about this night. It's got a great build put together. I know Starwolf's been doing some big stuff around town, and Choir Vandals.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Are these friends of yours, or how yeah?
Choir
They are
Vandals,
now,
yeah.
yeah.
Well, Choir Vandals, they've been friends for a while.
Yeah. We've known them for a little bit. Went to high school with Austin.
All right.
It's crazy how St. Louis works. But yeah, and then we played. We met Starwolf at the RFT showcase.
There you go.
And we loved them, and I think they thought we were okay enough to play another show with, and here they are. We
played with them at Blueberry Hill as well.
That's right. Yeah,
a couple months ago.
Yep. So, getting to know everybody for sure.
They're good dudes all around.
Yeah, that's the fun. It definitely is just kind of the networking and stuff, getting to meet other like-minded individuals and bands and everything, people that you click with, and then if it works, like, hey, let's do this again. Let's keep do more shows together and stuff. So
Absolutely,
it's nice to have those buddies around that want to play. So I know another big show for you guys. Speaking of some of those. Blueberry Hill and things, but you guys just did Ready Room with Thames.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
And those guys are a lot of fun too.
Oh yeah. No, those guys are great.
Yeah.
They're all young dudes, which is crazy because they're killing it in every way. Yeah, they've got this very defined brand about them, and yeah, that's impressive. But no, that was a great show to play. I mean, we played with a bunch of friends there too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
that one was
LaPons.
Yeah.
Which Lisa of LaPons, Lisa today is doing my songwriter showcase in January 14th.
Cool.
So
Great.
if you enjoyed her sounds, come on out and see her and do an acoustic show. Strip down storytelling and stuff. It's a lot of fun. It's really a little different, compared to some of the rock and roll shows.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
But,
Yeah, her music stands out for sure.
Yeah.
And
Drangus.
Drangus, yeah, they played that show too. Oh my God, they're cool too. I
Love
mean,
those guys. Tom and Tony are my boys. Love those guys. But
Yeah.
man, they put on a show. Holy shit. They're
just an
awesome.
awesome night.
They're so awesome. That was a great show.
Yeah, if for everyone listening, if you weren't at that show, I feel bad for
you
you.
kind of screwed up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Check out Drangus. They're amazing.
Yeah.
Yep.
And Thames and La Ponce. All
And
the
things on the
above.
ponds, yeah. But
That's another. Not to keep talking about Matt the whole time, but
That's okay.
The rivalry that he had going with Thames is quite entertaining too. If you were keeping up on that at all, but
I can't keep up on all his rivalries anymore.
so many.
everybody just keeps stabbing him in the back. It's like
Yeah.
Matt's not looking for any drama. The drama
He's
just
got a
finds
stabbable back. Let's be honest.
Yeah, he asked. I mean, look, I wake up every day. I'm like, is Matt F Basler and Little Cowboy cool? I don't know.
I don't think you'll ever know.
I think that's the way he likes it.
Yeah.
Well, he got mad because only Gabe and Sean showed up to the podcast on his show, but the whole band did my show, and so he was like, really pissed off at them that that he wasn't good enough to get the whole band and stuff in his show. And, so again, it's partly my fault. Continued my rivalry with him, and so it was quite entertaining. It was it was fun to be a part of it. But
Yeah, it is sometimes.
I think they kind of buried the hatchet. I think I think Matt said they started a new band with the other three members of Thames, and so
Well, good.
yeah, so they I think it's Epstein's Noose or something like that.
Shit. God.
Something like that.
That sounds right.
Something along those lines.
That's.
Oh, Matt.
Yep.
I think it was something like that.
Yeah, and you know what? They'll take off.
Yeah, well, they're going to do great. Big things.
Get the word out.
Yep.
Jeez.
Well, so I guess tickets available right now off Broadway, STL.com.
Yeah, you can get them there. We also have a link in the event page on our Facebook. That whole thing.
Right.
But yeah, that's where all the details are. So check it out. You can find it on our Facebook page and
Instagram.
all the internet.
We have a
stuff.
Twitter, but we neglect it.
We
sorely.
do. So if anybody listens to this and like wants to, send us some advice on how to properly run a Twitter page, that'd be
Just tweet us.
Yeah.
And,
tweet
we
us,
won't
yeah.
see it.
yeah. We'll respond in a couple months.
I don't know. I don't know how people do it. I've tried. I post the show on there and thing. I'm not good at it, but like,
Well, we're not good at any
Yeah,
of it.
right.
We have a very good friend of ours, Elena,
Yes,
who does
Elena
all of our
Estrada.
social media. She's a godsend because we're stupid and don't know how to do any of it. So
Yeah.
if it wasn't for her, then nobody would know about any of this crap because we don't know.
Yeah.
yeah. I think, sometimes it takes that. I mean, it's nice that she helps you out in that sense because, like, I feel like that's it's, you guys signed up to play music, it's like,
Right.
but now you have to learn
Use
how
our
to,
phones.
Yeah, now you have to learn how to manage social media. You have to learn how to make posters. You have to learn how to, get shirts printed. You got to learn how to make CDs. You got, it's
Yeah.
like, so it's like, you got to have,
yeah.
it's a small business, but besides just playing guitar and writing songs and whatever, now you got to manage all this stuff. And it's like, it's tricky trying to sometimes do it all by yourself. So,
Oh yeah, and it's all really interesting.
Yeah.
Like I think it's all fascinating. It's just it takes so much. It's a lot of time.
Yeah.
It's a lot of time. It's a lot of different skills you got to pick up, and it's
yeah. But I don't know some of that. I mean, it's I have fun doing it all. Like I said, I enjoy like the getting involved in all that stuff, but it can wear on you though. Like just having to deal. It's just sometimes you don't want to deal with it, and that's probably why Twitter's kind of been neglected. So sometimes you just like
Twitter's arguably the worst one because you have to continuously, it's continuous interaction. It's
Right.
like, hey, world, this is what Little Cowboy's doing today. And in reality, like Ian's serving tables and I'm sitting in a cube. Like nobody cares. But
To be fair, I do look at Twitter pretty often. I don't know.
I look at it. I'm not gonna pretend like I don't. It's just it's hard to keep up with.
Right.
Yeah.
yeah.
Got plenty of time in my cube to look at. Don't show this to my boss.
Yeah, I won't do it. Make sure to cut that out in post. Well, I got a couple of questions I want to ask you guys that I've been having a lot of fun with these just to see what people say. And let's start with being music and stuff. What is there a dream duet or collaboration that you guys would like to have someday? Is there? And you guys can answer as a band or individually, however you choose.
A dream duet or collaboration, meaning like to play with, or
well, whatever. I mean, I was thinking as recording wise, if you had somebody want that, or even a live show. But yeah, like if there was a certain artist you'd like to feature on a Little Cowboy song, or a producer to work with, or anybody else. Is there anything?
Wow, you're really asking us to get out of our comfort zone here. I mean, we got our duet, we got our producer.
I mean, I'll plug Drangus again. Those dudes.
Yeah. Anybody
Kill
from
it.
Drangus.
Tom and Tony, now they got that beat, and they have Keith playing drums. I mean, they're the pinnacle as far as I'm concerned.
It'd be great to jam with any of them.
I will play the tambourine and Drangus. I'm going to put that out there right now. I don't care. Triangle, I don't care. Maracas, like whatever you guys need me to do. Like, I'll wrap cables. I don't care. You guys are awesome.
Nice, yeah. I don't know. That's tricky. I mean, I think I like the people I play music with right now. You know,
Sure.
I've actually thought a lot about getting my brother involved in some more stuff that we do. He's a talented kid as well, but he's got his own projects and everything, and he's out in Colombia. But I'd like to get him involved with my music at some point.
Yeah, right on. Is there a song you wish you wrote? Bring in the heat, guys.
Damn.
Hitting you with the tough ones.
There's a song I wish I wrote.
So there are.
All About That Bass by Megan Trainor.
There you go. That's that's a
Dude,
given.
what a massive hit that one was.
Yeah, there are songs that, like, by bands that I love, a million of them that I wish I wrote. But, you know, I think more about pop music when I think about, oh man, I wish I would have wrote that song. Because obviously those songs are doing really well, really catchy. Everybody loves good catch. Wrecking Ball, Miley Cyrus.
Yep. That's another classic.
Yep. Nope, that's it. Nope.
You guys ever like do any of those at karaoke or anything? Or
I do mostly Nickelback and Creed at karaoke. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, Creed is
Those are typically my go-tos.
Well, you got that voice for it, you know.
Wow. And I do.
You almost kind of got that Chad Kroger.
And I appreciate that.
a young Chad Kroger.
Yeah. Young Chad.
He's kind of in a higher register than me.
That's what they called me in high school. Young Chad.
Young Chad.
Young Chad. That's, yeah. Okay. Next question.
Well, before we glaze over Creed, I thought of that. There's a great clip from when they played at, I think it was like the Dallas Cowboys Stadium years ago, and I think they're doing like Higher or something. And but they had this like these performance artists with them, like on this like curtain, and I don't know if you ever seen it, but it's amazing. But like Scott Stapp and Creed, they're down there on this like stage, and then like this guy like flies in on this like big curtain and stuff, and like swings his arms open and I was like, it's
hell yeah,
it's
dude.
The most beautiful thing I've ever seen. So,
Wow.
yeah. So I'll be sure.
I
to
do love me some Creed. I don't even care.
Yeah,
I love it. I don't care.
It's I mean that they definitely had some bangers. There's some good ones that you couldn't avoid it. They were everywhere. They were everywhere.
It doesn't matter who you are.
Every time my dad drove me anywhere.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there a movie or TV show you wish you were in? And this maybe either replacing a cast member or joining a cast if you want, or whatever you interpret that.
Oh man, I would love to be in anything Star Wars.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Joe Dirt.
Junior.
Dierte.
Don't try to church it up, boy.
Yeah. I'm always thinking like action movies, though.
Yeah.
You know, Wolverine would be a good one. I think I got the hair for it.
Here you go. Yeah. And the physique.
Well,
You definitely have the hair for Wolverine, dude.
yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. The physique will come. I need more time.
I also think about it too as like Price is Right. I would love to be on Price is Right someday.
Like the host of Price is Right?
Just
Or like a
being
contestant.
yeah, man. Like I want to spin the wheel.
Yeah.
Now I like
Yeah.
where you're thinking. Okay, I also want to amend my answer to Jeopardy. I would love to be on Jeopardy someday.
Yeah. Is there you feel yourself? You feel like you're pretty good at it?
Oh yeah,
when
for
you're-
sure. I wouldn't win, but I would
Yeah.
be a contender. I wouldn't be a total blowout.
This shows like that. Like I feel like when I'm watching it on TV, of course, I'm like crushing it. You know. And
Yeah.
it's like as soon as I get there,
That's what I'm saying. Like, if I think I could probably shake the nerves, but like, Alex Trebek is one of my heroes, and like, I'm very sad to hear that he's ill right now, and like,
Yeah.
love that guy. But I would love to be on Jeopardy. I
Yeah.
think that would be great.
I also was always a real big fan of like all those '90s like Nickelodeon game shows.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like-
What was the one with the
Yeah.
big head? The what was it called? Oh, like the temple. What was it? Legends of the
Tomb or something.
something
right?
like that.
Well, they're bringing that back. Like it's they're rebooting it. I saw
Nice.
there's like apparently starting in January. There's like another new streaming
Yeah,
service.
Nickelodeon's going to try to keep up.
Well,
with
now's our
Disney.
chance.
Yeah, but and it's for adults. They said so it's all for the kids that grew up in
Watching them in the 90s.
Right.
Yeah,
So
that
now
makes
you
sense.
get to be on the show and
That would be sick.
they're making a movie of it, which I watched the trailer. This all just popped up like last week online and stuff. So I was
I
like,
saw something about it.
Well,
Yeah.
great show. I don't know if it has quite a thick enough
Right.
plot for a movie.
yeah, it felt like it like
They
it
made
was
a movie about Battleship, the
Well,
game.
yeah,
I mean,
sure. It
They
was
can make movies about anything.
It was a little action adventure thing for kids. It's a Nickelodeon original and stuff, and like, but yeah, I don't know that it's necessarily going to be a great movie of any, but yeah, we'll see.
We'll see.
I have hope.
But yeah, I mean, definitely enjoyed like Mark Summers and Double Dare and all those shows.
Yeah,
watching
yeah.
like I'd be like, yeah, that'd be sweet. Get covered in slime someday.
Someday.
Yeah. Do you guys have a strangest fear? Is there any fears? coming
I don't have it's not strange at all, but I hate heights.
Yeah,
I don't like flying.
that's pretty standard.
Yeah, it's pretty. Yeah. Other than that, I'm not afraid of anything.
I'm not afraid of anything.
Not afraid of anything.
But heights get me actually.
Getting ready for that Wolverine role still.
Yeah. There's a reason he doesn't fly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just rides a motorcycle everywhere.
Yeah. See, that's cool. That doesn't scare me.
In a tank top.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I have any like irrational fears or anything. Like, I'm not really cool with birds. Birds kind of freak me out a little bit, but
Birds are gross.
I do love crows though. I think crows are cool birds. They're smart. If you like have
And they're
a
like-
crow as a pet, which you can do.
And they're like Goth and Nemo,
That too,
all
like
black.
they're just like totally metal, but also like you can train them to like go find shit for you, which is cool. And like they'll bring it back. Like, they can talk. Crows are cool. Other birds though, I don't know. They're kind of loose cannon animals. I'm not really into that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right.
Like
I
an
also don't-
ostrich, that's a scary animal.
Yeah. That's weird.
Yeah, that's
An ostrich will fuck you up.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
I wasn't necessarily because they always seem like kind of nice on TV for the most part. But recently I saw a video of this kangaroo stand up and like this guy the kangaroo was like attacking the dog and this guy like ran in to like break up the
punched him
fight
in the face.
and this kangaroo like swole up like
Yeah.
what's up man, you want some? And like and
When they got that big tail that they can
Yeah.
sit back on and kick you, and they got super powerful legs.
And I'm like,
kangaroos are cool.
no thank
They're
you.
gnarly.
So I'm
They'll punch you in the face and then they'll kick you in the gut and you're down.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't want anything to do with that anymore. So
They do look like they'd be cool though.
yeah.
Like I held one
theory.
once. Yeah, I held the baby one once. That was
Just-
cool.
I want to hang out inside the pouch and just hang. It seems like it's nice and comfortable.
Yeah. You see, if you had a kangaroo from a very young age, you could probably domesticate it. But I struggle with the ethics of that.
Yeah. So is there anything that you've tried but will never do again?
I mean, my mom will probably listen to this, so I'm not going to say that necessarily. But let's think here. Something that I've tried that I will never do again.
Putting us on the spot here.
Yeah.
Goldschlager. That shit was terrible.
Yeah. Awful. I got a Goldschlager story. So we went to several years ago. We went to Chicago. Took Amtrak up there for my buddy's bachelor party with like 14 of us on the train, and they it's you can drink on the train, and we packed a cooler, and most of the guys had beer, and somebody broke out a bottle of Goldschlager, and we're all like sitting 2 seat, whatever, side by side in the aisles. And so the guys start passing it back and forth between the aisles, and everybody's taking a hit and give it to the next guy and so on. And we had like the employees come up like, hey guys, yeah, you can't do that.
Yeah.
Well, you can drink, but you can't do it. You can't drink like that. Like,
So you can't be doing kickstands on the train, dude.
So it was always stuck with me. Just the fact that we were drinking Goldschlager like that, like it was pretty silly. So
Yeah, no, I'm not going to do that again.
yeah, I don't think I'm either.
Woke up on the bathroom floor, very confused. Not a good night. Also in Chicago, by the way.
Yeah, that's where you got to do it.
I guess so.
Yeah. Anything, Collin?
Man, there's just so much to pick from.
You ever been up in the Willis Tower? Speaking of Chicago and Heights, and
No, I've never done that. The Sears Tower, which is
Yeah.
now the Willis Tower. Yeah, have you done that?
I did go in the CN Tower in Toronto
Yeah.
one time, which I think they were telling us there was like 3 arches like stacked on top of each other.
It's pretty tall.
It's tall. But see, that was different. It was contained.
sure.
Like I felt freaked out, sure, but
Well, that Willis Tower's got that deck you were like
Skybox or
and it's
whatever,
it's-
clear like
it's-
acrylic
yeah,
box.
It's weird.
yeah. I tend to be actually, pretty calculated when it comes to like choices that could be bad.
Right.
So generally, if I make a choice and it turns out bad, I'm like, I could do that again, but probably better next time.
Yeah.
That's the goal, is to do it better next time.
Nerd.
No
There you go.
regrets.
What about first celebrity crush?
Oh, easy. Ren from Even Stevens. Don't.
Speaking of
He got that one really quick.
Nickelodeon
Yeah.
game shows, what was the one where it was like, I mean, they would get slimed. Figure It Out. The host of that show, what was her name? Summer or something Summers. She was a fox.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean, I just, since Disney Plus, I've been, it's a whirlwind of hormones. I guess like puberty again. I guess. But no, it's just, you think about these things.
Yeah.
What's Ren doing now? Maybe I should look her up on Facebook. Yeah.
Right. What about, do either of you do any celebrity impressions?
I feel like I've heard you do a Christopher Walken.
No, you haven't, because it's
Really?
awful. If I did one, it would be bad. I can't really think of any that I do off the top of my head.
I can think of a lot that I do, but I'm not going to do them.
Oh, well, that's whack.
Yeah, man. You're on a podcast, buddy.
Hey, Beavis.
It's all politicians.
That's pretty cool. Check it out. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's
I can do them.
spot on.
I can do them pretty good. That's about as far as it goes.
Yeah.
I think I just talk like butthead in general anyways.
Most of my impressions wind up just being like somebody else's impression. You know, it's like
Yeah.
So it's just like it's not really like a. And I feel like I can mimic. I can't like I couldn't like really like. You know, you see guys on SNL or whatever where they can stay in that character and you know and things like and create their own dialogue or whatever it is, and I couldn't do that, but like I can do like movie quotes or whatever and that type of thing, but but anyway, so walking is always like you know, it always goes to that line from Pulp Fiction, you know, it's like where he's like, he had the watch in his ass, you know, stuff like that, like it just that pause, like where. Is what cracks me up. But
see, I when I think of Christopher Walken, I think Joe Dirt.
See, I think back to the one episode of SNL that he hosted, and Foo Fighters was playing, and he was like, "Ladies and gentlemen, the Foo Fighters."
Yeah,
best.
They don't know that was pretty good because he didn't know which one to put the emphasis on, the Foo or the Fighters.
Yeah, that's tough though. That's tough.
The Foo Fighters.
There you go.
Now, I've been told that I do an okay Bernie Sanders, but I've also been told that my Bernie Sanders sounds like an impression of Larry David doing an impression of Bernie Sanders.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's tricky.
Yeah.
It's tricky.
Yeah.
And I feel like Bernie, especially Larry David's impression. You know, it's a lot of physical. You know, it's a lot. You got to get the mannerisms down and things and all that. So all the gestures and. But yeah, it's fun. I enjoy like. I've had a couple of my buddies, Alex came on and did a couple intros for me, and has these different voices, and he's I think he did a Beavis and Butthead a little bit. He did like a Peter Griffin, and like he's big into wrestling, so we do like he did one as Macho Man. That's pretty solid, and
classic.
Yeah, I tried doing a Macho Man voice. I hosted this like Halloween party a couple years back, and I dressed as Macho Man. And I had the Macho Man shirt on, and I painted this black beard on my face, and I wore the bandana and the sunglasses, and I ran out, since it was Halloween, I had a bag of these mini Slim Jims, and I was throwing out handfuls at people and telling them to snap into it. And then, but I tried doing that voice for like as long as I could and as many quotes as I could. Like, you know, it was like, this next band is cream of the crop. I'm like,
nice.
And then after like,
that's pretty good.
After a couple minutes of that, you're just like,
I can't talk.
Yeah, right. You're blow out your voice.
Yeah.
But no, it was a lot of fun, man. So I enjoy some of those voices, and it's silly. Well, I guess that's about it for us, guys. You can again find everything Little Cowboy. Specifically on Twitter, we got to get that. We got to get that going.
Yes. Figured out.
Please go to our Twitter.
And we got Facebook. Of course, you can get involved there. The EP. Is it just called EP or Little Cowboy EP?
Self-titled.
Self-titled
There you go.
Self-titled or whatever.
Yeah.
So hitting all the digital platforms very soon, and then but you come get yourself a physical copy at the release party, January 3rd, 2020. Kick off your new year right, and
baby.
And that's going to be a fun night. So,
and one more thing, doors are at 7. Show starts at 8, and if you get your tickets early, they're $7, which you can find on our internet stuff. And let's see, I think that's it on my list. $10 at the door the night of, but either way, you should come. It'll be fun.
It'll be worth it.
Yeah, and being starting off the new year with a brand new EP and everything, you're getting this music out there. What's next for you guys with this? Are you wanting to do a little touring, or get right back in the studio and work on some new stuff, or what is some of the goals for 2020 for Little Cowboy? What do you guys have in mind?
A little bit of all of the above.
I think we want to tour. We definitely want to tour.
Yeah.
We want to do that, so
yeah,
that's hopefully on the horizon.
Yeah, maybe a short one in the spring. Continue to write, get some stuff done for the summer. Maybe record again. I'm not sure I'm ready to talk about that again yet, but yeah, definitely in the plans. And then,
I guess definitely always got something you got to think about. I mean, it's always, working on the next thing. Even though this one's not even out, but you're always got to be thinking, what's the next move and stuff. But I'm not trying to pressure you guys into
No, please do.
Yeah, quit pressuring.
yeah, right.
Shane. Like,
But,
God,
yeah.
dude. Damn.
But that's the way it goes. I mean, as a fan, even myself, like people drop a record and I listen to it, I love it, and I'm like, cool. When's the next one?
Yeah.
It's like,
no, we got some stuff in the
Sure,
chamber.
there you
It's
go.
coming.
Yeah.
Just keep your eyes peeled. Check out
Yeah.
our Twitter.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I've been following Twitter. Yeah.
Keep your eyes out on that Twitter, and you'll see something
Right.
maybe eventually.
But I think that'll be be really cool. Like just to imagine that's for a lot of people, I feel like that's like the dream. Getting out, get your buddies, get in a van, hit the road, playing your music in front of people, and making new fans around the country and different stuff, and getting to survive off Taco Bell for a weekend or whatever, and
Yeah,
that's it.
for a weekend.
Or a week or whatever it is.
Whatever
Yeah.
it is.
But I feel like
Maybe we'll never come back. Maybe we'll just live off Taco Bell forever.
yeah. Now you're talking.
Yeah.
I feel if I mention them enough, maybe I'm hoping
Maybe they'll sponsor.
Yeah, right.
I'm right there with you, dude.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Hey, I could. You can pay me in cheesy gordita crunch. I won't. I won't turn that down.
I don't know. I'm a chalupa guy myself.
Yeah. Hey, I went the other day. They were sold out of the double XL beef chalupa.
Oh yeah.
And
What's
I
up with
was,
that?
I was disappointed. I'm
Come
like,
on, Taco Bell.
Yeah. How you gonna do that to me?
Unbelievable.
Yeah. Anyway, but otherwise, they do have fine products over there at Taco Bell. You can.
Fine product.
All right, guys. Well, thank you for doing this. It's been a ton of fun.
It was a pleasure,
Thank
man.
you for
Thanks
having
for
us. Yeah.
thanks for doing this for us.
Thanks to Collin's mom for letting us hang out.
Yes, Shelly.
Shout out.
Thanks, Shelly.
Yeah.
And this is good. And I say we do it again soon, guys.
Oh yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah,
As soon as we get our Twitter together,
Yeah.
we'll have more to talk about. So
sure. Yeah, things are gonna take off after that.
yeah. Oh yeah. I'm
So,
feeling it.
Yep. All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Rock Paper Podcast. Rock Paper Podcast. Rock Paper Podcast. Rock Paper Podcast.
Well, yeah, that was it.